to be talking about our story, Serious Farm. So on our farm, we have Farmer Fred, who is very serious. Now that means he doesn't really laugh very much, he doesn't smile, he doesn't like to joke around, and he always says there's nothing funny about corn. So he's a very serious man. And on his farm, he had a lot of animals as well. He had chickens, cows, goats, sheep. He had all these different kinds of animals. And because it was Farmer Fred's farm, they were all also serious. So one night, Edna, the cow, decides, oh, I can't do this anymore. I have to live somewhere where we have fun and where we can laugh. So she and the other animals decide that they want to try to make Farmer Fred laugh. To do this, they do all kinds of different silly things. They dress up in his clothes. The pigs oink or woof like dogs, so they make like woof 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 dog noises. Edna actually says cock-a-doodle-doo like the rooster usually would. So they do all these different crazy things to try to make Farmer Fred laugh, and none of it works. And the whole time they're really sad because they just can't do anything to make him laugh and make him smile. So Edna finally, after 2 weeks of trying, says, I can't take this anymore. I have to leave. We have to run away and go live somewhere where we can have fun. And the other animals, unfortunately, agree with her. So the animals decide to run away, and they run into the woods. So they're in the forest, going through the forest, trying to find a new fun place to live. The next day, when Farmer Fred wakes up, he goes outside and he doesn't have any animals. None of his animals are around, and that makes him very sad. So he becomes very sad. And he doesn't like that. He loves his animals. He misses his animals. So he decides to get in his truck. He gets in his truck and he goes into the woods to find his animals. Finally, he finds them. He hears laughter. He hears them joking around. So Farmer Fred gets out and he says, I miss you guys. Come back. And the animals say, well, you're very serious. We want to live somewhere where we can have fun. And Farmer Fred says, well, you don't run away from your problems though. Like, you don't just leave if there's something wrong. Just because I'm serious doesn't mean you have to be serious. Like, we can still joke around and have fun. Also, he said that they wouldn't last very long in the woods because there were lions. So the animals were kind of freaking out a little bit about all the lions and other animals in the woods. So while they're talking, Farmer Fred he starts thinking about them running wild into the woods. And instead of being sad, he starts to laugh. And the animals say, oh my goodness, he's laughing, finally, we made him laugh. Okay, let's go home. And so they all do love and care for each other. So they all go back home to Farmer Fred's farm. They live together, and it's a lot easier to make him laugh after that, and especially when he thinks about all the animals running wild in the woods. That really makes him laugh, so they were good.